Our next guest is Michael, and we're going to be talking about the spirit of art. And so, Michael, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you for having us, Donna.
Now, what is the actual name of what it is that you created 9 years ago?
So the organization is called the Spirit of Huntington Art Center. It was founded by Eric Price, who overcame a lot of his challenges through art and through creative expression. And it is a nonprofit organization. And we really believe that, given the opportunity for creative expression transforms lives, both in children with special needs and our veterans. Those are our two core demographics.
And when I heard about this organization, I was just thrilled for what it is that you're doing for the outreach, because we do work with a lot of people on the spectrum, people with physical challenges across the board. And when I found out that it's kind of like an art therapeutic thing and a community involvement that's going on over there, I just had to have you on.
Thank you so much.
And I made a joke when I was talking about my mom not being an artist. She really couldn't even draw a stick figure, but that's okay because she loved to color. She loved coloring books.
Great.
And we spent a lot of time razzing her and teasing with her, but there's something about the process of art and the magic that you're bringing to people. So are you doing like one-on-one classes? Are they group classes? What's the experience like when somebody signs up there?
So what we did is we started about 10 years ago with a program called Artists Come Alive. And we wanted to teach the children, with special needs about art history as well. So it's not just the expression, albeit that's the whole release, that's where all the magic happens. But if you can incorporate a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of information about that artist, and let's face it, there isn't an artist out there that hasn't overcome something with his art or used his art for therapeutic reasons, that we found it was really magical when they learned about that artist. So what we do is every week we learn about a new artist. So whether it's Vincent van Gogh or it's Picasso and what they overcame and their art style, and then the children and the veterans, because we do this program like 8 times a week for a lot of different groups, they learn about that same artist and they learn about what the things that they overcame. And then they start to really get magical with it. When they start transforming it into creative expression, it's beautiful. And then at the end of that 10 weeks, we do a big art show.
Yes.
Which then gives them all the kudos and accolades that this is up there and this is look at your work, and then the family comes and friends come. And it really is magical when you see that all happen and what they are able to really express, because art is therapeutic. And a lot of children, and every one of us has sometimes problems communicating. And when you start to do that through art, it's really beautiful.
How can people best support you? Because you are a nonprofit. Are you looking for grants or donations for supplies? Do you need people to teach classes? In what ways can the community get involved?
Well, obviously, we all need the funding, especially for nonprofit organizations. What's happened recently, Donna, is that over the last 9 years, our kids started to graduate. They started to opt out. And we started to go, what can we do with them now? And I had been in corporate America for 25 years, owning a marketing and advertising agency. And I'm like, let's show them digital art. And in the last now year and a half, showing them digital art and showing that they could have a career in art, because children or young adults with special needs have 85% unemployment rate, not 8.5 as in 85. So we want to help that. And we started to realize, let's let them do some of this work. Let's show them about digital art. Let's show them they can have a career in this. And we started working for other nonprofit organizations, doing their website, doing their social media, their brochure. And I gotta tell you, it's been magical. It's like, I jokingly say we have the special needs advertising agency, but it really is like that. And you know what? They're expanding. They're really doing the best work I've ever seen, even in mainstream America. And it's really blowing up into something magical. So we're starting to get grants through Autism Speaks, and we're working with organizations like Access VR for them to bring them, young adults in to actually learn this program. And then our organization started to grow into the Northport VA. We're working with Palamine. We're working with CP Nassau. So we're starting to do all these organizations, both on the therapeutic art side, working with their individuals, as well as now helping them out doing marketing and digital art. So it's been beautiful to see this all happen.
And one of the things that you and I talked about before is that, you're acting locally, but you're really also there globally. So if somebody wanted to kind of have you be the pilot program, you said you'd be willing to take their phone calls to kind of help them set this up in their community.
Sure, 100%. And that's really the magic, I think, of what's happening here. And I think the more we keep trying to show them that there is a career in this, as well as the therapy side of this, it's amazing. We're working with Tourette Society of America. Now they're in 38 states. So we're going to hopefully do a pilot with them to show that we could do this locally,
Yes.
and then they can transport it into all the different states and be doing the same program. And it starts to become this bigger thing, you know, which started in a little garage, literally on 25A and Park Avenue in Huntington, is where we started with 3 students. We're up to over 150 students a week coming through the program. So it's just, it's so blessed to what we've been through.
Congratulations. And I'm happy that you hung up your corporate hat, but it was great training for what it was that you really wanted to do when you grew up, right?
Yes, as soon as you know you're doing the right thing, like the world opens up, and,
Yeah.
and like yourself, you know,
Oh, thank you.
as soon as you go down that alley and you go, wow, this is where I'm supposed to be. Everything, the universe opens up, God helps it all, and it really does explode. And now all these great organizations will work with all these nonprofits. We help them with their mission. It's like helping the world, you know, and as including our own, you know. So it's been really a crazy, beautiful ride lately.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
We
you for having us on
celebrate you,
here.
and thank you for sharing. And we've been looking at some of the images of what's been created there. Beautiful work.
Yeah, good
Thank you
stuff.
so much.
Thank you.
Wow, stay tuned. And our next guest, we're going to be talking about 7 rocks. Stay tuned for more.